Hello, everyone. Good morning. Today's topic, I wanted us to talk about depression. And depression is something that has become common among us. Most people are going through depression, but they really don't know what it is. They think it's just normal to feel the way they do feel. So I felt like when I needed to touch a little bit of it because depression is a very wide topic. It's very wide. It has a lot of details and I just wanted us to be conversant what it might entail or what we might do when we realize that we have it. So depression, it affects us emotionally, the way we act, the way we feel, the way we behave, the way we think, and sometimes depression can be caused by a lot of things. One of the things that can cause depression is a difficult childbirth. When you're going through a child labor and delivering process, sometimes it can traumatize you, and sometimes you might not even come into terms with what is really happening. Depression can come also in form of when you're taking drugs and alcohol. Sometimes it affects a certain hormone in our brain, and it causes imbalance that can lead you to be depressed. Depression can also be caused by a persistent series of events. You might be going through some series of difficult events in your life that can cause you to be depressed. Maybe you're in a very toxic relationship. You're in a relationship that communication is very poor. You keep guessing about a lot of things. That kind of relationship, that kind of cold treatment, that kind of feeling that you have to persevere a lot to make things work can lead you to be depressed at some point in life. Depression can also be caused by being tortured emotionally. Maybe you've gone through a difficult childhood, maybe rape, you've gone through some kind of ill treatment before. It can cause depression. You've gone through some bullying, maybe at school, maybe in the society. You feel that you're not even fitting in. That can also cause depression. Some medical issues can also cause depression, and this comes in form of sometimes you may have had a head injury that might have affected something in your head. That can also cause depression. Also, difficult working environment where there's a lot of pressure, a lot of misunderstanding. You having difficult time to express yourself or being in a position you can be able to talk about things. You might feel not worthy, and that can lead to depression. So depression can be caused by a lot of things. Those are just some of the things that might cause depression. There are a whole lot of them. Some family history, some so many other things that can cause depression. So, uh, what do you do when you realize a friend or you might have a depression? What do you do when you see this kind of consistency, this kind of negative thoughts coming back to and fro? They come back and forth. They keep coming back. What you do, you seek help. Number one rule, seek help. Visit a therapist. A therapist will be able to talk you they'll be able to help you understand what exactly is going on, what exactly is affecting your mood, what exactly is affecting your thinking, what exactly is affecting the way you're reasoning. They'll understand what you're going through. They'll help you. They'll determine whether they'll put you under medication. There are some um, depressants that you're given that fall in this category of SSDIs, uh, SSRIs, yeah, sorry. Those are a group of antidepressants that you should be recommended by your therapist or your doctor. You don't buy them over the counter because different antidepressants, they treat differently. So they need to understand exactly what you're going through, and they'll determine, depending on the level of your depression, what kind of medication will work with you. So don't buy this medicine or um, this kind of medication over the counter. You have to go a journey with your therapist. Let them understand, let them know the consistency of your ill thoughts or what you're going through, and they'll be able to recommend the right dosage for you. Sometimes it works within a month to see results. Sometimes you might be consistent until 6 months until you're not depressed. Sometimes it needs is so your depression may be so mild that you don't really need to be put under medication. And sometimes I when I talk to people about depression, they ask me one thing: have you ever been depressed? Yes, my dear friends, I've been depressed. I've been suicidal. I've been a lot of things. But what has kept me going is the fact that I have felt that I don't really need to take medication to feel better. I just need to fight my thoughts and my whatever has been said to overcome all this. So sometimes your depression might be so mild that you don't really need to seek medical attention. Okay, so we still need to understand there's another different way of dealing with your depression. Once you know what is affecting you, you can start one step to go to overcome it. Like if you're in a toxic relationship, you can decide, okay, let me get done with this. I need some me time and be able to concentrate on yourself and really understand yourself better. You don't need to really rush or get this anxiety about life simply because someone is mistreating you or ill treating you. Just walk out of a toxic relationship. If you're in an environment where you don't fit in or you feel you're not fitting in, you don't need to fit in. The world is too big. Just walk out and just take a moment, take a break from the world, take a break and evaluate yourself. Try other different ways and hobbies. Try eating differently, because when you are under stress, sometimes what we take triggers all these kind of problems. You might take a lot of sugar, a lot of junk, and that does not do better with your body. Your body needs to generate positive energy from inside so that you can be able to deal with all this kind of stress. So eat healthy, eat a lot of fiber, a lot of vegetables, eat a lot of every positive healthy foods, so that you can be able to feel positive and so that your body can be able to generate that kind of hormones and emotion to repair and to, your mind is under stress and it's thinking a lot. So eating healthy also helps to overcome these kind of things. So one of these fine days I'm going to talk about what I really went on I really went through in my life, and how I was able, let me say, yeah, I'm able to curb with all this kind of stress and pressure that we go through daily. And I hope you guys, you're going to tune in and be able to walk this journey with us. Let us talk to our friends, let them invite them over, and let's have these chats and reach out to anybody who's close to you. Let them feel that they are loved. Don't leave these people alone. People, they don't want to talk about their issues, but they are going through a lot. Please, at this time and moment, let's reach out to people. Let's stretch a helping hand to anyone you can. Any little thing you can do to anyone, it helps these kind of things, people not to fall into depression, and also it helps people to really understand they are not alone in this journey. So kindly, my dear listeners, let us pay this forward. Let us be positive with life. Everything will be okay in due time. We love you, and I hope you're going to subscribe to our channel as we continue to touch on these different kind of topics that we go through daily. Thank you so much, and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.